Salve, salve, galerinha! Tá trazendo mais vídeo pro canal. Galerinha, hoje nós vamos dar continuidade aqui nossas aventuras no Genshin Impact. No vídeo de hoje nós vamos estar fazendo aqui a missão, para a gente estar liberando a próxima parte da missão do Arconte, né, permanência utopia eterna. A gente vai estar fazendo aqui a quest lendária, a temporalidade onírica, né, que a gente concluiu já a missão lendária anterior. São duas missões lendárias para estar liberando aqui, né, a permanência utopia eterna. Então a gente vai fazer essa quest aqui hoje, para então a gente prosseguir na nossa história aí da missão do Arconte, né? Então já queria pedir pro pessoal deixar aquele like, se inscrever no canal. Se não for inscrito no vídeo todos os dias, ative aí o sininho das notificações para você receber a notificação dos vídeos. Queria agradecer o pessoal que tá se inscrevendo no canal, o pessoal tá deixando aquele feedback nos comentários, o pessoal tá compartilhando aí os vídeos nas redes sociais. Muito obrigado. Lembrando que eu estou fazendo live, se vocês quiserem participar das lives, é só seguir meu canal que está aparecendo aqui embaixo e ativar notificações para vocês ficarem sabendo quando eu ficar online. Então é isso, galerinha. Sem mais delongas aqui, vamos para o vídeo. Então vamos colocar aqui para rastrear, né? Olha, a quest aqui na frente. Eu nem sabia. E chegamos. Tem, acho que uma cena com as crianças.
It's a sneaky monster that goes around playing tricks on people. It's got magic powers, and one time, the great Mujina yokai stole some rice from our house. And this other sounds like a very naughty little monster. Cause we finally found out how to chase it. My dad's so always. This monster sounds scary, though. Surely your parents. Oh, not really. I told my dad that I was gonna find the great. So we think it must. Yeah. So, as long as we get home before it gets... Something sounds very... Yeah, Paimon feels like the great mood... We should tell them so they don't waste all their time. Oh, children, listen up. There's no need to go looking for the great Mujina yokai, alright? Because it isn't real. Huh? No way. That's impossible. Your folks are just worried about you is all. They don't want you wandering too far from home because it's too dangerous. That's not true. Yoimiya. We told her all about... We've been waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya said that today's the day. Yoimiya plays with us and tells us stories all the time. Come on, let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya. Wait, hold on, don't go! They didn't seem to take that. Who knows what Yoimiya's got to do?
Ok, deu início à missão aqui. Vai dar uma localização aqui na frente.
Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down. She was only joking back. But we've never seen it for ourselves. That's because the great Mujina yokai is extra powerful. And it's okay. Don't be discouraged. Even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely, no matter how powerful the great Mujina yokai might be, it's no match for mine. It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and your folks. Got it. Thanks, Monsieur. Oh, yeah. Hold up. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about. Okay. Sure thing. Will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later. So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries, though. I'm not blaming you. The great Mujina yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so... Okay, yeah. The first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with, but when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute. So, I guess now they... So in a way? Maybe so. In any case, sure, it's likely that the parents I just go ahead and tell. Besides, they're... Heck, I know that they don't... I give them the evil eyes and tell them to get that right. The things we believed and the experience when you were kids, surely if we tear apart these... yeah! Okay. Nakanohara... Well, yeah. Oh, on the subject, are you busy these...
Ok.
Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House.
Dá pra gente teleportar lá pra frente. Acho que por aqui é mais rápido, esse lado. Ali.
Like the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they... Hey Pops, I'm back!
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family... Oh, new faces? Who are these?
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fireworks show. That can wait. Pops... Pops has started telling... Sorry about this. Ever since Pops had his accident, his ears... Really? But for a moment there, it almost...
Much later, people eventually realized that if you grind certain...
Pops, wait!
Huh? What?
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been...
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we ordered.
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't you worry.
No, Pops, the materials. The wrong...
Sorry?
Materials!
Oh.
Yes! Sorry. Hyman got all excited because he finally got...
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did come over to
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine. We can just make...
Of course.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just, when I was little, eventually I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf. Huh? Well, it just makes me happy to see him smile. And it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now...
Yoimiya? So...
Hold on. No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around. Otherwise...
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I...
Don't worry, Sakujiro. So far, at least, we're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation.
Thank you for all your help.
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in, the And a arrest warrant? Shh! Keep it down! We don't... If Sakujiro is caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat. Yeah, we know... What if the boat capsizes? Drowning is... If things are this bad, couldn't you just not come back and...
Well... But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable... I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to them.
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? Little piece of paper? Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fireworks for a commemorative event, only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they order. If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased. Whether it's 10 or... Wow! It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know...
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks for Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, it must be nearly 20 years ago. I would have thought that things would...
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a difference, whatever their reasons might be, if our customers...
Thank you.
All right.
All right. I'll...
Ok, ele é foragido.
Shame. Hey, speaking of, you guys only got here recently. Even then, we only got through thanks to some help from Miss Hiragi Chisato of the... I see. So you had big shots helping you. I guess that... I just wish the commissions could... I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh? Well, I'm sorry. I invited... You don't have to join me if you don't want... Oh, cool! Oh, yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
Vamos ali.
She saved me from drowning this one time, and after that... together. Why do you ask? Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around... Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming?
Yeah, it's, all right. Wait.
Oh, don't... Yeah! You could say...
Oh, I see. Sorry. I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just...
Huh?
Because of the Sokoku decree, the Tenryou Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the small...
I understand.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you for fireworks. Right. I'll go fetch the boat now. I should be...
Thank you.
All right, then.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past.
That's a long story, actually. Maybe I'll come back to that.
Oh, right.
Okay, well...
Lucky you reminded
Será que esse
me.
cara vai caguetar?
Of course, Pops is happy. And I need to make fireworks not just for you guys. I'll be fine. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance... So, what you're trying to... Oh, I do! I really do! But I really... sorry. Let's head to the city. Question! Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time? It can get uncomfortable, I guess. But what else would I be using my voice for? Huh. You kinda have a point. Ah, here we are. Hello, Morihiko.
Yoimiya. Ha, no need to beat around the bush. You're here for the fireworks materials, I assume.
Huh? Really?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying to get... I've come to expect it now. There's a...
Oh, I'm so sorry for Bob.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't... What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made? I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya, who knows?
Nah, he was never... Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel more...
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too... Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like...
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. Even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige.
All right, then. Everyone's always saying what a good kid you... Go ahead and take the ore, by the way.
Oh, no you don't.
Don't worry, just...
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though.
I already said it's fine. Please.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment...
There's no convincing you. All right, then. Pass on my regards to your...
Will do. You look after... Everyone seems to really like you. You're not the first person to say that. In fact, some people think I'll literally... When that happens, I say to them, hey, this is a fireworks store. We do fireworks. But they don't always listen. So anyway, we've got all the materials. Next, we just need to go find someone...
Vamos voltar, né?
Hajime!
Ah, Yoimiya.
Seems like everyone knows how big...
I'm very sorry. Would you...
Don't worry. Oh, wait. Actually, how about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me... Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Amenoma? As you know, it's not long. There's still a lot...
Talkative as ever, I see. Dear child, the essence of Amenoma art is patience. If you badger Hajime like this...
But this is a special circumstance.
So give me your ore, and I will
Huh? Master?
Is that so surprising?
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Amenoma.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara... But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future.
I'll try my...
Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you excuse me.
Wow, Mr. Amenoma! Just look at the shape and It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like you're...
Of course. I have studied these techniques
So have a minima art and Naganohara fireworks...
Back in the day, It was my master, and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another. Hajime, in...
All right, I won't bother. Okay, time. Koichi probably isn't back just... Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me. Feels like Paimon has barely spoken. I felt like I was neglecting you guys. So, when we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have a chance to sit down and have a... You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Ina's... Ooh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there, right? So my pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers over there. It was... Gun Winery! Their dandelion wine is super fit. Yes, that's the one. I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine so much. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a... So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma? And we're looking for answers from the god. You were separated from your family because... Oh, that must be really tough. I get it. Well, if that's... Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's... Sometimes. When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle. Even trying to have fun. An adventure friend of mine once told me that if you're too... Don't worry, though. I'm sure I can... And you're here now. So, even if you're gonna leave eventually, who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head over... Okay, good.
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean, it must be super sturdy.
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed. Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the finest Ina's. Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm...
I'm also hoping... Gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft is...
I'm not... To avoid... This is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger and there's no way it would pass the Tenryou Commission's inspection.
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakujiro in with... Uh-oh. Feels really worried all of a sudden. Maybe it does. But my family has pretty good connect as long as I'm polite and respect. And anyway, to your point about collaboration... That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Anyway, thanks for... And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up.
Oh, don't worry about...
Whose third's this? Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be at one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them, they were a tightly knit group of friends. But eventually, they all grew up and decided they each wanted to go into business themselves. It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks together one last...
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, they left, until Koichi was the only one of them remaining, and after that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fire...
Yeah, no matter how close you and your friends are, there's always gonna be, to us, those memories...
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about... Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their fireworks. Anyway, I need to go update Sakujiro. See you, Koichi.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught red-handed.
Okay, story time.
E eu acho que aqui a gente já pode teleportar lá pra cima.
but there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends.
Eu ainda acho que vai dar ruim essa
Remembered him. So I'm like,
essa escapulida aí deles.
The boat is already in.
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryo commit. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out. But if the Tenryo Commission does catch up to you, then...
Okay, but...
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop, so I... forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway.
What a pity. Talk to us about it. If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not the Tenryo Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way. Oh, that's right. That elderly couple, old customers of ours, their son's in the Tenryo. Gets it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they...
Are you sure they won't just...
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. All right. You should... Okay, let's go. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials. Oh, there's so many pots. Pots? No, never mind. I know. Why did you cut Paimon off earlier? Because what he needs isn't an answer. Just time.
Vamos teleportar lá pra cima.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya, are these two your friends?
Yes, they're...
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But see...
Oh, before...
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to... I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next hair.
Of course you will. You're both in great health.
We aren't as young as we once were. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. But I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as...
No worries. Say
no. No. I'll just go fetch the tea and...
It's fine. It's not like it's the first... It's no trouble.
Oh, you're... If you're quite sure it's no trouble...
Sure, it won't. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out. We'll get rid of the weeds first, and then deliver the pickled rat.
Tem que fazer os...
Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now.
Ok.
Hey, Satoru! How have you...
Yeah, same as usual.
All thanks to the support of our loyal, we sold some fireworks to Liu at Wild...
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure? If it gets too much, don't forget.
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah,
Oh, wow, thank you so much. But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff and...
Speaking of your family...
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument. Being close to family is better than never getting to see them. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship. But still...
they didn't seem that way to me. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they won't...
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that.
Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
That was quick.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths.
Speaking of youth, do you know?
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the
50 years since what?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the...
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was hopelessly smitten.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Naganahara fire. To tell the truth, even as it was rising up into the... But then it exploded, the sky lit up. I looked back at her and before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already said it.
50 years. In some ways, it's a long, but 50 years.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary. If I'd known, I would...
Oh, no, it's quite all right. We always said seeing that firework go off takes us right back.
Ah, what a great...
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks?
Yeah, it's a...
Sakujiro. So he came back.
Huh? You know him?
He was our boy's best friend when they were young. They were inseparable. They grew up together, but one day...
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, but our Keisuke took after his father and mother. You know what children are like. They get terribly worked up.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason...
If it was any... But since it's Sakujiro, I don't feel there's any way we can get involved.
What a strange coincidence. I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said, because of past... Now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do. Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryou Commission, the other grows up to join the Tenryou Commission. Well, no worries. If that's the case, then never... We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no...
Yes. It'd be so nice.
I think after all these years...
Well, can't say...
Vamos teleportar de novo pra lá. E eu acho que o cara vai encontrar, ele vai prender ele. Aí, ó, sabia? Levaram o cara.
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the...
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think so. Pops, did you see where he... Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be chasing after him. Good point. Names. We need names. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
I wish I'd caught their names. As it happens, I did. I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump it. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
Just as I thought. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And even worse, we can't let that happen.
Meio previsível. As crianças muito loucas ali.
The weapons just... Oh, I'm sorry. I have something, but I'll bring you guys some candy next time. Yeah! Also, yep, we did. It looked like they were... Are they trying to catch a monster too? No, don't worry. It's all be good kids and we will. We'll be...
Eles vão dar a direção.
This is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look, there are people from the Tenryou Commission over there.
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and...
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting...
Ugh, what a nuisance!
Ok, a gente vai jogar com ela, né? Ah.
I must withdraw.
Time for a light show.
I must withdraw.
Eu queria ver a ult dela.
Fire hazard.
Ah,
Super freeze.
ok. Não achei essas coisas todas, não. Bora terminar logo com a batalha. Ok.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryou Commission? You will be punished for... There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the...
Look, we can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me.
Never imagined I'd fall into your... If this is to be my fate...
But your return says that you finally came around to my...
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryou. The one who made this boat will also be...
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this. Don't you have anything...
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
And why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for. To talk everything through.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryou out of respect for the friendship we once had. I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom.
What are you talking about? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me, I can see it in your faces. You both have so much...
Don't flatter yourself.
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just my wishful thinking.
No, I won't leave it. I'm Keisuke. You seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If you don't say anything now...
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro. And accept the...
Yoimiya.
I accept. Let's...
Passar o rodo nesse maluquinho.
We're here to back you up.
Back up? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! Alright, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Acabou.
Sir, they are too strong. We need more...
Stand.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away.
Yes, sir.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back. Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, and that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to... Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely.
The reason I came back is that... I felt lost. It wasn't that I'd changed my mind. I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to... I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all... I was glad that I'd left Inazuma. But then I happened to hear I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that... I never...
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree. I do wonder, am I... The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep...
What will you say?
Don't worry about that. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated. But it can be. I will lend you my help, but until then... And don't kick the bucket.
Don't worry, Keisuke. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe. I'll be demoted. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind.
But I think you did the right thing. And look.
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you... I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but you live up to the family name. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back.
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one.
Ah, never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro ordered a firework from me, didn't I? I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make it.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of... Yoimiya! The way you took him... What can I say? I like this. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. Sakujiro and Kate... Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect... My pops will set off the firework that I want.
É lá em cima.
Huh? Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So, Yoimiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yoimiya? Shh. Huh? Oh. That was amazing. It was so I didn't actually cry though, right? Oh, remember that's the one I had. Oh, pie? That's what I want no matter where you're I believe that is time. Oh, and also, Yoimiya. Oh, I can hear you. Quietly watching something you made. You asked me what. Yep. Well, for Keisuke's parent and for Keisuke and Sakujiro. Oh, yeah. What asked for me? To be honest, even seriously? Well, no one's ever asked me this before. It was by chance that it's also by chance fireworks that disappear in a but people's feelings don't just disappear. Also, if we didn't exist, you know, I don't know, but I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and had the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Então, galerinha, concluímos aí, né, na segunda missão lendária. E desbloqueamos agora a próxima missão, né, do Arconte. Nós vamos começar essa missão no próximo vídeo. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Deixa aquele like, se inscreva no canal. Se você não for inscrito ao vídeo todos os dias, ative aí o sininho das notificações para você receber a notificação dos vídeos. Queria agradecer o pessoal que está se inscrevendo no canal. O pessoal está deixando aquele feedback nos comentários. O pessoal está compartilhando os vídeos nas redes sociais. Muito obrigado. Lembrando que eu estou fazendo live. Se vocês quiserem participar das lives, é só seguir meu canal que está aparecendo aqui embaixo. E ativar notificações para vocês ficarem sabendo quando eu ficar online. Então é isso, galera. No próximo vídeo. Valeu, falou e fui.